All right, guys, I lied. I'm giving it to you. I'm giving an extra part to you guys. Aren't I so nice on Monday? Because it's time, people. It's time to take down the ghost of Shaft, as well as take down the Lord of Darkness himself, Dracula. Because in Castlevania, there is no such thing as the devil. The devil, in fact, has been relegated to mini-boss in the Castlevania universe. No, I'm not kidding about that. There is a boss named Lucifer.
It doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, Dracula is the ultimate evil, as far as Castlevania is concerned. Now, like I said, you can use the stopwatch. I don't find it useful in this fight. I don't know why they hid it behind that, but the cross is amazing for the Shaft boss fight. The only thing that gets annoying about this is the fact that you have to wait for that cloak to droop down, and then the boss fight starts. Now, one thing I wanted to compliment that I wasn't able to last time, I do like the fact that we got like these undead versions of the bosses we had since killed to come up in this fight. I love the idea of this Necromancer encounter as it's later titled, because it just kind of gives you that extra feeling of dread that you have to deal with those mechanics along with whatever mechanics Shaft has. And just one for the road, Alex. Say his name one more time, Alex.
Shaft!
Thank you. Damn right. All right, almost dead. Almost dead, Alex. Can we make it work? We can't cash out the cross anymore. There we go. The ghost of Shaft has been defeated. And Ebenezer Scrooge saw the true meaning of Christmas. I don't know why that's connected, but it is now. Do you want to know why that's connected? Because Halloween is really close to Christmas. That's literally my reason.
Especially if it was a nightmare before Christmas.
What's this? What's this? There's magic everywhere. What's this? What's this? There's white things in the air. It's time for the final stage, Alex! It's time to ascend the staircase once again! Or for Richter the first time. And take out Dracula. But first!
Was that invisible stairway?
That was an invisible stairway. So fun fact, even in the re-rendition of this part of the game for Castlevania Symphony of the Night, you can still unlock stairs that will unlock a secret. This is just kind of a nice little pick-me-up. If you need some extra lives, you can get some. If you need some extra hearts, you can get some. You can use the holy water for this fight. I do not recommend it, because Dracula's hard enough on his own. You want the cross. And so here it is, the Dracula boss fight. A lot of people were hoping that ever-famous speech discussion that happens in Symphony of the Night was actually in Rondo of Blood. It was not. But you want to know what's better? How this is better, Alex?
How?
Because in the Super Nintendo version, we got Dracula in a Speedo. And there will be an image up on the screen so you guys can see it. Yeah, we got Dracula in a Speedo.
I can't imagine that.
Like, we got this Dracula model, but as people know, like, as soon as you beat him the first time, you have to have a round 2 with Dracula, right? You have to have his monster side.
That's right.
And the monster side in the Super Nintendo version of Dracula X is Dracula in a Speedo. Please, Alex, do an image search really quick. We need to have you laugh at it.
I've seen it. I've seen...
Oh, you've seen it? Okay,
yeah,
yes.
I've seen the nerds.
Okay, we're back. Sorry about that. I had to magically cut some stuff out that was still in there. I don't know why it was. But, because I want to be able to have that reveal. People might not necessarily see the merit in holding up a bunch of money bags up here. But how else do you get extra life, Alex? You get them through points.
That's right.
That's why it's here. Eventually, hopefully, if you brought enough lives to this, you'll be able to get an extra life and continue working on the Dracula boss fight. But I'm better than that. You want to know why I'm better than that? Because you guys are about to see why I'm better than that.
Come with me if you want to live.
Oh, and before people ask, will we see when we play through Symphony of the Night, Alex, will I show you the infamous scene of What is a Man? Yes, I will show him.
That's not in the remake.
It's not in the remake, no. But in the original, which released for PlayStation 3, it is there. So we'll show you the PlayStation 3 version.
Again, I've seen it. I've seen the nerds.
But we have to have live commentary of it. I love quoting it. It's absolutely hilarious. The dialogue is amazing. How bad it is. Sometimes you laugh at that which you love. Okay, almost dead, almost dead. Crap. I did not take my opportunity to hit Dracula. Now I'm going to take it. Now, a lot of people might make the mistake of thinking, oh, we should totally cash out on Dracula. No, you shouldn't.
You got a round two.
It's technically better to use the base cross than to cash out on this one. If you were going to cash out, I'd say cash out on Holy Water. And I would not do it in this phase. As we have now taken care of Dracula, it's time for him to feel true power! Now that is an appropriate image, is it not?
Yeah.
That's straight up demon. And no, the US got Dracula in a Speedo. What the hell? Were you afraid this was gonna scare the 10-year-olds? The 10-year-olds that had seen people literally rip heads off each other. My generation was desensitized, is what I'm trying to say. This wouldn't have scared them. This would have actually been really cool. This is a really great reinterpretation of the monster phase in Castlevania 1, and that's what it's supposed to be. Now, another question I could probably answer is no, the Maria phase is not in this game. If you actually die in Symphony of the Night to this, because it's so easy, Maria will come in and save you.
Oh, nice.
But
Nice.
not in the actual game. Sorry, guys. We'll even showcase it, because I think it's actually really cool. And the original Castlevania 1 music. Oh, look at this. More cutscenes.
Once again, the blood of Belmont has defeated me. Perhaps this, too, is part of my fate.
Death to you! The world is not yours to exist in!
We cannot do lip flaps.
It is not by my own power that I am resurrected. It is the greed of humanity which calls me back. And thus, by might, I rule. Might becomes the one and only justice in this world.
Of all the self-serving claptrap! The same basic faith drives all people to seek, to come together, to move forward. That surely can't be an evil thing.
Claptrap? Really?
Isn't that a Donkey Kong name?
Here I am.
Yeah, it's also from Borderlands.
Do you
Oh,
not
yeah.
have any desires?
Well,
It is by your desires that you humans prosper, and it is your faith which has ruled you.
Guys, this is not me lagging.
Considering
This is the actual lip flaps.
You really
Yeah,
are the
it's-
evil.
It's
cannot
FMVs
be
from
ruled by
95.
power
It's
alone.
kind of to be
the
expected.
sacred, the honorable, the loved, those things can rule humanity. Something evil will eventually fall to ruin!
I see. Perhaps you're right. We shall meet again, Blood of Belmont.
Actually, no, you won't, because you will resurrect in 100 years, and more than likely Richter will be dead. And oh, it's so good. We exorcise the Castle of Ghosts, and that's why it destroys itself. It's not how it works, people, but okay. We'll give the TurboGrafx CD this. And that's it. So welcome everybody to the good ending. You get images of Terra, Iris, and Annette. And technically, I think at the end, you also get, you get Maria.
Maria.
So there's Maria. And this is it. So, like, if you didn't get the girls, I think it's just you're riding off on one horse, not on the wagon.
Carriage.
And that's Castlevania Rondo of Blood. This is the game.
Horikawa.
This game technically changed the whole formula of Castlevania And despite its difficulty, despite its shortcomings, it actually, to me, it still holds up. It's still actually pretty damn good. But Alex, this was your first time taking on Rondo of Blood. What's your thoughts?
Too hard for my liking.
Did you not like the cutscenes either?
They are what they are for the era. It's not like I can hold it that much against it. I
You
think
have to make fun of it. Like, it's that bad, but...
you know, I think they're nice. It's a nice addition. I think it adds some nice kind of dynamic to the game overall to have these kinds of cutscenes. It's just, you know, FMV technology was not great in 1995.
No, really wasn't. But the interesting part about this is that the story didn't necessarily pick up 100 years later. As you guys will find out when we cover the next one, it literally happened about 3 years after. And so you have continuation of events involving Richter. But,
Zap.
Andrea,
I like that.
what did you think of Rondo of Blood?
It was good. It's just funny watching those cutscenes, though.
It is. But we're not done. Don't take that the wrong way. We actually still have another vampire hunter that needs to finish off the Lord of Darkness. So we'll see you guys next week as we take on Dracula with Maria.
Ooh, sorry, it's 93, not 95.